Oh, this is Chaos, going live with some silent. 6 max for choose a rare is kind of amazing regardless of map. I will double check, but I can't really see a world in which I'm not doing this. Late shop is pretty nice going into limbo. It lets me like refill on a potion, so either of these looks good for that. It's kind of like fire and two fires, two elite late shop, and it's just whether the elite is like early or the second elite is like immediate or not. So I guess I like go here and have a look because I can like optionally do this shop. It's 6 max for choose a rare. I'm just gonna click the after image card. I think Nightmare is quite one of the most awkward silent rares to carry through Act 1, and this is also true in Slimbo. I think it's a bit smoother in both Hexer and Guardian. But it's more the like middle of the act that is problematic than the boss. In Venom is fine, but it just needs an upgrade more than Afterimage and is like less consistently good later. And the 2 cost is like quite painful in hallways, whereas this just you play it and it does something. So yeah, we take 3 hallways, go to this event, and then decide: do we need a shop in order to fight an elite more than we need an upgrade? And like bearing in mind that our rare card isn't like Glass Knife or Glass Knife. It's not a I want to upgrade this to fight card. It's like maybe I upgrade this for the like late game ideas. So this being before the first elite is not important yet. This might be important, but we'll just decide. I kind of don't want to go over here because this is double shop, and that means one will be wasted. But there's nothing about like the rewards or the pathing that doesn't make me want to go to this node. We're always playing 2 strikes neutralize. The question is, are we playing after image or the final strike? I think like the cultist has like got a high-ish amount of HP, and we have drawn 3 strikes. We've only got 2 in here for the next 2 turns, which means that over the next 2 turns we want the strike played. But this 18 pulls it down to 21, which is like 3 strikes and neutralize. And I'm kind of wondering if we're going to have to block the 16 anyway, in which case it's like a little smoother to play this. I want to play this partially as just like I'm curious as to how it plays out. And now I'm like a little bit worried again because we're shuffling a strike out when we really don't want to. But a turn like this, where we do double strike neutralize and don't take 3, when this should hopefully smooth out. Hi, Prof. Demonkus. I hope you're well. And a strike. After image lets us perfect it, even with a slightly awkward draw. We take Flying Knee over these. This very good card that I'm happy to take, but I like unupgraded. It's a little sad, and I don't want to commit my upgrade to it this far out. If I'm here, suddenly upgrading it here or here is a lot like safer if I know I'm getting like if I've already added good attacks that don't need upgrades. But yeah, for now I'm just going to take the Flying Knee. It is indeed the Succulent. I didn't watch much of Zul's stream today. Was it good? I was watching a little bit of Open and Prod ones, and then I went and did some work again. The Prepared. It big silent. Nice. I kind of want a footwork, and I wonder if I'm meant to sneaky. Some fruit as well as a early singing bowl, I'm assuming. Unless there's like some crazy Periapp nonsense going on. I really hope there was some crazy Periapp nonsense going on. Let's do it this way. Mostly because this just dies, like... There's not a way in which we can't block this or kill it. Deflect prepared IB. We keep seeing prepared. I don't think the deflect is right, even with these, just because of this. Early priest face, along with bowl, pyramid. Yeah. I haven't. I'll be curious to see why he's all face traded then. I do like IB when I've got an after image and I'm into limbo. I mean, it's fair enough. Zul's like a good enough player to use the good faces well, but I mean, it could be content, but also there's the thing of like, I don't know like Zul's win rate. I don't know if Zul knows his win rate, but my general vibe of is that if you're in that sort of like below a like 30-ish%, the winning ones can be big enough high rolls to compensate for the times the bad ones are losses. Because, like, I don't really think the chest loss is actually that bad. I think it's actually just you've got a 20% of weak turn one, which is basically net inverse bag of marbles. And it's just, I just hate that 1-1 face. And it's against 50 gold. On an Ecto swap, I've taken it before. Even though it obviously, because it makes like, because it's not against 50 gold. I think I'm going to take this IB. I mean, like, triple power, but we just transform and defend here. Even when I've got after image footwork, I know it feels weird to, like, transform defense because you know they're going to be blocking for, like, 9 later. But also, I actually am just of the, hey, we've scaled our block. We just need, like, damage. We have potions, which I think means we don't need this, and we just go here. Do I upgrade this thing? I probably do. Our deck is like such a good thing against Lagger and is useless against the other elites. Just roll Lagger easy. I didn't want a third thing there. We do take this accuracy, I think. That's 3 potions in 4 fights. So now our potion chance is, like, plummeted. I'm just trying to work out which of these is best. This Ford feels better than the others. I'm not sure this is correct. What are we upgrading? We're upgrading for Knob, right? Corpse Explosion, Soul Sentries. In all honesty, I'm not too worried about Sentries with this. Like, I think we're upgrading for Knob. Which means we're not upgrading Corpse, right? I don't think it's new. I'm just going to upgrade Accuracy on the grounds of it can't go that wrong, surely. Great. I'm just going to double pot the Knob. This fight is scary, particularly with the neutralize drawn there. And, like, we just got so much of our damage and none of our powers. I mean, we got the corpse explosion, which is sort of a power, but this feels like the right decision. I don't want this bouncing flask. We're into limbo, even aside from the fact it says bouncing flask. Piercing whale's fine. Escape plan is kind of fine. Escape plan with these. No knob. Sure. I don't want to take this one, but also I do kind of want to make sure I get some damage out. Yeah, we were desperate for damage. We were desperate for damage. I want to try and kill next turn. Great. We can't even block this one. Okay, fine. Fuck it. Burner is out of sync. I want to take this backstab. I'm wondering if I just... Is this Malaise... This Malaise is bait, right? Like, it's the Malaise card, which is good because it's the Malaise card, but this deck needs one of the attack cards. Because we're resting here. Like, there's just no question on that. Okay, can we get this round to, like, 4, ideally? I mean, we can leave it at 2 by playing these two. Yeah, I don't want to stick around in this fight. Oh, no, wait, that happens. Cool. 4. And Blade Dance. And we rest. And now, like, I think we're in a pretty good position. Decent amount of gold, Incense Burner. Accuracy plus Blade Dance IB, After Image, Backstab. We've suddenly, like, 2 floors, we've gained all the damage we needed. Maybe not all. We could do with an Envenom, we could do with a second Blade Dance. We're obviously playing these. This is 14. Are we ever worried about this one? That's 28. That feels like it might actually matter, but I'm just going to go on for this one anyway. We don't block this too. We don't footwork, we're just killing this with Corpse Explosion. Second Backstab. Do I care about Whetstones more on Backstab? Not really. There might have been better than Strikes, but whatever, that's fine. Third Backstab? Third? Why is there not a bag of marbles? We'll buy a kunai. The thing is, our block is already scaled, like, insane with this kunai. Like, we actually have enough block scaling for late game with after image footwork kunai burner. Could have done with killing here, but I think we just get to this one. I think we actually just block all the way around to 3 and take whatever damage we need to do that. I would like the tactician to be good, but I ignored those prepareds. It's not any good now. I could actually upgrade this skewer, but I could also upgrade this IB for funsies. This is a better upgrade than the IB. I kind of like the Blade Dance upgrade. The skewer plays with the flying knee. It gives us, like, more damage out. I mean, this is a potentially 10 damage upgrade. I don't think I want to take and upgrade a skewer over upgrading my Blade Dance. Do I like this more than this? Do I like this more than this? Because this potion is kind of mediocre until Book of Stabbing. It doesn't really do anything in many of the other fights. This is like blocks Frail or Chosen or Snecko. Holy, turn 1 IB. Thank you, game. Right, so we know we can split here, but we can also do this. Splitting next turn with, like, actual damage. $12, $22. We do actually take this 30, which is kind of gross. I mean, minus the after image. So I guess we do this one to make it down to 26. Not drawing a single card that says block on it there is annoying. Four is really nice. I think with Incense Burner, I am just of a... You just double check once you're confident the fight is ended with Slimbo, not in a... You plan from, like, halfway through. I want them all. This Envenom is kind of insane. Like, it just means that our block scaling is through the roof. This Adrenaline gives us, like, the burst control in early turns to just, like, be of... We've actually just got... This covers a lot more in terms of whiffing boss relics, so I think it's notably better, even though this is the fun card. Second After Image is pretty solid here, but I don't think it's necessary. Like, there's a point later in the game where After Image would be the first choice dupe, but I think I would rather have... Yeah, I want to... I just click Wristblade. I don't want this garbage. And I don't really want this. This is fine with this. It definitely plays, but I just like... This is a good wrist blade. What if my shivs hit for 14? The correct choice, I think, is key. It's not, like, so insanely correct. Yeah, buffs adrenaline. I'm... Yeah. I don't really want the early shop. I want the potential for a later shop. I kind of want to run through this. Do I like events? I don't like these shops. I really don't like this shop. This shop is alright-ish. This shop is bad because this path is bad. This shop is partially fine because it comes after 2 events, which has a higher chance of a thing. And like at worst, it is like this remove, because with this, removes are more meaningful. I don't really want bites. I do want apps. Apps are made notably better by Burner. Let's just go along here and like just kill things. I like getting chosen down to 6 HP turn 1. Believe we can get this up to? I think we can get this up at least 1, if not 2. It's fine. It's green. It's against the well-laid plans, but it's green. Damn it. Where's my shop? This is kind of really bad with the double backstab, huh? Yay, my favourite event. It's actually fine. Actually fine, I said. Wanting it to be true. Seriously, what? We need to get the kunai procs up, but leave this open for corpse on with this on 5. I don't really want this deadly poison. I just want to see Envenom. I would accept seeing a Fumes plus, but I don't want to add like... I don't want to slow this deck down. And I think all of those do that. We're going to have to rest here, but I'm hoping that we do get to do that. Hopefully we can get this back round to 4 or 5. Just like bigger number, really. Let's go for what? Let's go for 4 or 5. Really, 4 I think is best. We should take an acro. This Bane plus is like kind of cute, but no. I'm just gonna glug. I don't want this nerfing this fight. We just get out of here. Right? Right? Terror Plus is what I want to see. Along with a fossilized Helix. I don't want to stick around this fight. Okay, that's helpful. Yeah. Ow. This on 5 is great. This is great. Maybe? It's green, and we have an acro now. Yeah, I'm going to take that. We might need to dodge this elite and go here, but... Three is pretty good. We got out of this. We did use up the potion, but... Oh, bollocks. It's next turn. Oh, well. 4 is good. 4 is good. No. Do we want this sneaky? Probably not. We've only got the acro. Can I have a prepared plus next fight? I think I skip this. I don't think we're like shy on the damage. Ooh. Glug? Glug for information? Yeah, we fight. We fight the elite though, I think. Dodge the hallway just because of HP. This. This. Just play those. We're kind of like out of the fight, really. Right. Right. We glug to save this damage, I think. Because this is 29, too short. But I don't like that. Yeah, our damage is insane. I want all of these. The deflect is probably the best. That's true. We do want a dex payoff that isn't defend. But also, just another Blade Dance Plus is just great. It solves our damage. Ooh, shop. After Image on sale. Gamble on sale. Horn Cleat. Strike remove. Uh, no way is that funnel on the same scale as these three. This is funny. This is legitimate idea. This is also a legitimate idea. I mean, I could have taken funnel over the remove, but I think the removes are really quite strong. Because also, like, we've got... This doesn't just feed into removes, but this feeds into removes. No, I think the remove is very strong here. We want to thin down to these core things. Like, the catalyst is currently a brick. But, like, yeah, okay, this makes the catalyst less of a brick. But, no, I think this is quite cute. But I don't think it's worth the money. We rest here and then probably upgrade Cloak. These are probably the two upgrades at the moment. This is scary. Throw these out and then Glug. Can we kill next turn, I guess? Reflex plus. I want it to be good, and it isn't yet, because we only have these. I so want it to be good. I so want it to be good. I can't remember what you're meant to set champ to. As in burner for champ. I'm just going to not worry about it, because I think it's a free fight. With the kunai. We just want to know that the acro turn is insane and finds one of these. Just ditch this. Like, we're scaling this fight with kunai. Like, we haven't even played our footwork. Oh, and we're already at 4. We've got, like, most of the exhausting stuff out of our deck now as well, so... Also, it's kind of out of HP. Oh, we've split it in the first deck cycle, while also somehow getting to 18 decks. 8 decks. 18 is an exaggeration. Oh, the thing. Just casually just block the 33 by 33 times 2 hit. I guess I should have survived the reflex in case of finding a Blade Dance before, instead of striking, but also I think this is just dead. This is on 5, that's fine. We kind of want it on 3, I think, most of the time with this, but like 5 is fine for some of the things. The Alchemize card kind of just gives us all the outs for when this don't. Is that better than it's better than the second after him. It's not better. I'm not sure it's better than the second after him, but it might be better than the third. They're all good. This is also very good with the fact that all of our skills are going to be upgraded. We kind of just need, what, one blur and a blur and a deflect and a prepared. Take that out. This, like, covers more things. The P-Box isn't bad, but is it better than Stone? Because it's, what, 8 cards? Our defense are, like, alright. P-Box with Egg, though. Wow. This is so bad. And it probably still wins because we get these 4. I mean, these 4 are just absolute hot trash fire garbage. Stone would have been so much better. We go to one of these shops. Probably the left one for more things of, like, fixing the deck over, like, 1 extra elite over here. Also, we can, like, get the extra upgrades in. Yeah, I think we, like, want some upgrades. The adrenaline upgrade is going to be pretty important here. I think this upgrade is going to be quite valuable. We definitely want the plans upgrade. There's just a lot of, like, pretty strong ones. Do the draw first. Do I like that? I should just hold this, kill this here next turn. We can do it next turn now. Get this to 3. We'll take a whale, particularly now we've got plans. I think the shops are probably 2 removes. This is hot. This is hot garbage. Unless we find Chemex, this is pretty garbage. I guess it can proc the kunai, but I think it's worse than the Bane right now. This is also isn't great. Like, all 4 of those attacks I want to get ditched. Let's kill this one, stop this, and get some relays on this. Play that. Glug this. Glug this. Play this. Would have been much nicer killing that turn. We do... this. And I guess we're just like... Maybe that should have been the cloak, actually, because we're just trying to keep 1 alive on next to no HP at all times. We want to kill next turn. Now we shiv this, skewer this. Lucky Typhlosion. Oh, Zeknar's tier list from a few months ago. This is... I mean, Plaid, like, I don't think anyone really disagrees that Pyramid and Snecko are the best two. I think top order, I can see there being some opinion of which difference. I do believe Hammer is better than P-Box, but that's probably just because I'm too bad at using the awkward Clad cards. Cube is quite high, but that feels like a consequence of, like, Zeknar is worried about Heart. I'm worried about dying in Act 2. Otherwise, makes a lot of sense. So I'm very down on Labe. I think Bark on Clad is bad. I think Bell sucks. Clad 1 makes a lot of sense. What changed about Snecko? The defect. I will look at oh, because it's now up in S with the other things. My big advice would be to try and dig out and watch Mayfly. Like, Mayfly, who plays Chinese player, I think it's Chinese. I'm very sorry if that's wrong. But the answer about Snecko is that Defect's biggest problems are turn 2 and turn 3, and it's about having the ability to draw the most powerful things to get yourself set up. Like, yeah, I mean, Philo on Not Silent is basically, unless you have, like, Piercing Wail and a lot of weak, it just makes your heart fight so much harder. And bear in mind, Defect probably has the worst Act 4 of all characters. Like, Stone being, like, insanely low. Completely for me. Yeah, but Billy is Chinese. I did think so. But yeah, Snecko, the fact that you just see 7 cards, even with the random costs, makes it a lot smoother for smoothing out your bad turn 2s and 3s just by getting you something. And okay, the energy costs are random, but also Defect has a lot of powerful tools that are like 1 to 3 cost. The 0 cost stuff is kind of like, yeah, sure, whatever, but even the things that feed into the 0 cost, like Hologram or for 1, are just insane with Snecko, because you can fetch back the cheap stuff. But yeah, I like Snecko Defect, I think, is very much like feed into Echo Form, feed into Glacier. Oh, you're surprised Philo's that low on Ironclad. I think it's a combination of decks. I mean, I do think it's stronger on Ironclad than Defect and Watcher, because you have more weak, basically between Shockwave and a little bit Clothesline. I don't massively count Intimidate, but you do have Shockwave and Clothesline for long-term weak, and you do have Disarm, which means it's not in the, like, F tier like it is on Defect and Watcher. But I think it's the thing of, if you've got Disarm and Shockwave as you're picking it, you're kind of already in a deck that's defensive, and then how can you farm Act 2? Is my intuitive feeling. Also, I don't think Ironclad has the bird solutions that other characters do for just the first floor of turn 2 of Act 2. Yeah, you've got Disarm, but you don't all... Like, Act 1 Disarm is pretty bad. Disarm's a very hard card to take in Act 1, because it's, like, such a later idea. And also, I think Clad has real problems with Awakened 1. Yeah, I said I was going to end this turn here. No. I don't think we want this Sucker Punch. It is? Yeah, we've got the Malays. Yeah, Clad has tools for birds, but he doesn't always have them at the time you see birds. I think I prefer the weak over the energy. Ignore that for sure. I think we're doing those two. Just play this for the one block. Hold this. I think Cloud is also really reliant on getting his powers into play. Like, he's just so many of his powers are like, if you haven't played this, your fight is sad. This is 28. We can hold. Kill next turn. No. I've been saying, like, these aren't good enough for, like, a whole act until we see, like, two prepareds, and this is still true. The disarm is so good in the boss gauntlet, and it's so shit before the boss gauntlet. Yeah, disarm is not relevant compared to shockwave. Yeah, these are all still not what I want. I do want the blur. I don't think I care about these pellets. I don't think I care about these pellets, right? I don't have Wraith form. I do have Alks, which sort of speaks for it a bit. I could get, like... I do want this piece of hot garbage out of my deck. And surely Blur is better than pellets for me. Surely. What powers do I have? I have quite a lot. I do have a lot of powers. So the proc cleanse is real. Like, we can cleanse on demand. If we'd, like, had Flex Potion or Speed Pot already, I would just click it. But do we need those? We don't need the damage scaling. We just need consistency from here. So, and what I mean by consistency is we need prepareds to cycle our deck smoother. We need prepareds and gambles to cycle our deck without spending energy. We could do with... Yeah, we need prepared, we need outmaneuver, we need deck thinning, and we need draw potions. And these are not draw potions. This doesn't make our draw potions better. And this does mean that, like, we can just load up, like, block on this turn or this turn, like, or even, like, an off turn. Yeah, I think we'll just take the blur. We also know we're going to a shop here, and I do want to be able to... Ooh, upgrade. This is well-laid plans, then adrenaline. Well-laid plans here, adrenaline here, recall here, yeah. Screw you. Play you. Play both of these. Do I play the footwork? Surely not over the flying knee. Hold these. Deck thinning, like playing any card that is a power or exhausting in the first cycle, I think is a very real thing that makes this deck better. Just glug this. It's like maybe some ideas for Time Eater. I guess this is visible Time Eater. This is a better Repto Potion, but I don't want to carry it. Play that, and we hold this and this. There's some thought of holding this to exhaust it, but... Wait, we have two. Oh, did one tactician come from P-Box? Yes, it did. Okay. Yeah, okay, we want another acro then, if we found another tact. We probably do hold both, and then we just hold the other one for the next time we see acro. Are we actually holding both of these? So I guess we do... No, we hold the tact and one. And if we don't see the acro, we just gamble. Yes, we do this one, then gamble this entire hand with all of these. This is on 3, which is fine. Akabeko kind of nice. PK, probably good. We want our adrenaline turn better, yeah? Screw the catalyst. Yeah, get a pretty big malaise down, I think is pretty meaningful here. This is a better pot. Like, colorless was fine, but this is better. 2, I kind of want to kill the following, really. Hold these, we play this next turn. I'd rather this on 4 than on 2, so... There's no way we don't kill this turn with whatever this hand is. Anchor's really nice. Backflip plus. That's one of the cards I wanted to see. Draw energy dump for our decks. I don't think Art of War would proc that much. We just recall here, see if we find better things. We probably take Hallways over the event, I think. Orrery, is that Orrery, is Orrery better than Prepared Backflip? There's also a blind. I'm not interested in this footwork. Dupe event is unironically acro. Yeah, with double tact reflex. Maybe it's gamble? It could be gamble. This is still orrery, right? Like, these are so good, but this is orrery with egg. I mean, these are the cards we're looking for, but like, we could just find like acro leg sweep. Wow. Acro found. A whale found. Okay. We're taking this acro because we're not taking either of these. We take this whale because we're not taking either of these. I don't think we take this. Do I want this outmaneuver over the third acro? Next shop is either a potion or remove. So, I really want a prepared. This outmaneuver is very good. I don't think we want third whale. I'm mildly interested in this sucker plus because our weak is currently Malays. We've also got the ability to spare an upgrade on neutralize. Like, unupgraded cards. Bane, not happening. Skewer, not happening. Dash, the upgrade is Kunai. Glass Knife, not happening. Cloak and Dagger, maybe. Maybe an after image, but we're not upgrading both. We've got, like... We've still got 3 upgrades to do. So we can upgrade what? Neutralize, after image, cloak, and... I really don't want to add a sucker to my deck. I mildly don't hate these, because this is just straight up 16 damage and most of a kunai proc. It makes the after image upgrade more important, but also, like, that's fine. Because then it's neutralize after image this act, and then probably the cloak next act. It's not in 16 damage, it's 18 damage. 18 damage and 2/3 of a kunai proc that exhausts. But we're not struggling for kunai procs. I think we skip those. I do wonder if these 3, or like this was better than that, but we made the decision. Stick to it. I am gonna do neutralize. Actually, no, I'm gonna do after image, because if we see leg sweep or cloud, we're not gonna do neutralize. I don't care about the kunai proc when we get the Malays. It just does the same thing. What do you draw? Well, we play those. But it's Tim visible, so... this is great, because we glug this v Tim, and then we glug this after. We play this before, so that we do get to play it, but then we get the kunai proc. Outmaneuver. Hold. We've not got an Akron to draw, so we hold these, not the Tactician. Yump. 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 This is on 3, which is a pretty good number, so... as long as we kill in the next 2 turns, this is fine. And surely we do that. Okay, we really need to kill next turn, which, like, Oh, the shiv does it. In Venom. Okay, that's an upgrade. Don't do after image. Do this, this, this. Oh, then do after image. We need to get this round to at least 3. I could glug this and swap. Now I like these. Just get rid. Do I just swallow the thing because I really don't want to take damage? Yeah, fuck. We have like 2 boat things protecting us. Do I like third acro? Pretty good. It's a lot better for having the outmaneuver. I didn't like the third acro over the outmaneuver, but I think we upgrade Venom, and I think we upgrade Neutralize over the other afterimage in Ad 4, but because we just pop this for Tim. I'm not worried about this 1 damage. Like, if we have to rest in Act 4, I'm not even that worried. We do play that. This is a lot of attacks that I don't really want to play right here. Do I glug? I do want to start getting the decks going, which is why I'm pondering this secret technique. But on Cloak, we just do this. This. Save 5 cards for next turn. This energy doesn't matter here. 1, 2. Oh, I'm in a... Okay. It's fine. Well, attacked. We've got 2 acros and 1 tact, but... we always play that. We do play this and this, I think. I want to proc this. I want to clock this turn. Do this, which splits that. Hold these. Hopefully we can... we don't need to find a whale because we melee'd, so... this... let's actually go in. I know it heals it, but I'm actually more just under... I want the blur and the clock. 5 is good. Right. We obviously aren't playing Infinite Blades in this one, and I don't think we play Footwork. Infinite Blades, Footwork, and Venom get ignored. I mean, these get played, so... This. Hold these two. Right, this block in here is really good. And I think we do... And then we just hold this, because it gives us draw and energy. Probably don't care about that. Play this one. And then just this fairly big malaise. Ow. We hold this. We've got some block here. Yeah, the next multi-hit, I think we need to block with the P-Well, and then we reset the one after. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess play this one, this one. This multi-hit comes on an off turn, which, like, but not this turn, but it comes on a turn we've got to blur, so I think we're fine because of the blur. Yeah. I think we're just fine generally now. We've, like, got the key things done. Ditch this. Hold this one and this one. Because we can probably, like, just kill here. Yeah, not surprised by that. Should have drawn for this, but I think we're okay. Because we have the 6 decks, we have weak in hand, which is a big deal. Six decks, yes. We do need to make sure this leaves on 4. This is like the one that is really important. Hold that. Fish for blur. Keep fishing for blur. Do damage. Fish for blur. We don't play this anymore because we don't want more things. Like, we don't want to be... We actually need to slow our damage down a little bit. Boy. Play just that, no other attack. Hold. Doesn't matter, because we kill. We kill with all these shivs, so with it on 4. Uh, 12 HP, neutralize after image. Or cloak. I don't think I do second after image. Neutralize is real. Is dodge and roll better than remove? How many cards that directly block do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, we've got plenty of skills. I think it might be. I also like the glass knife remove, but I think we just want Dex payoff. Play this. Dick is like so in control already. Ooh, in Venom. Well, this. Play this. Hold this and... Doesn't really matter because we're discarding it, aren't we? We're not going to play the Malaise before the gamble, so... We will do that, though. I don't play this footwork, I think. It's not yet. Tactician gets held, right? Tactician dash or blade dance? Like, we can play the blade... Footwork blade dance starts getting our decks going. Corpse, like... Don't care about the corpse. Yeah, let's see if we get a better one. We do not. Screw this one. Play this. We're just... We do the accuracy, dodge and roll? Because we're getting 4, 5, 6 plus 10. We've got double after image, so 12 plus 10, 32. We don't take much for that, but we do take some. Screw it. Oh, yeah, we don't take anything, fine. This one, this one, this one. Both of these. Hold these. This is on 2. We don't want to kill now. Oh, we don't want to kill this one yet. We just kill this one. Actually, it's on 3. The corpse would have been okay. We need to go round 6 now. This is 2 of our blade dances. Maybe we do hold one. We've got some block there. Still do this. We can hold shifts. Four, I think, is better than 3, even with this. Well, 20 damage is better than 10 damage. We take this one. We throw this the moment with Envenom is down. We're going to play the Blur. It's just like, with what? I guess we can just throw this in the Catalyst, and that's just like 18 going, and we've got the Envenom, we'll top it up. I think that's fine. Get this out of the deck. This blocks next turn if we need it, if we're like struggling, and it's loads of comfort. I want to get this played. And then I guess I just do that. Take, like, this bit. It's like, what, 4 damage? Yeah. I don't think we try and block the second cycle with Whales. I think we try and block the third. This helps. This is great. That happens. This happens. We block the burn with this too. We've got the footwork in play. Yeah, and we hold dodge and roll gamble. We've got the outmaneuver has gone in, so... let's get rid of this. Play this for 2. Well, 3 now. No, let's get the kunai proc and some damage in. Because this, like, weakens it more for right here. I guess we could have blocked 5, but 5 doesn't feel worth the block pot. I imagine we can get 12 out of this. Like, we're so comfortable from here, I think. We've still got 2 whales, we've stripped. It's not had its first strength buff. It's still weak for another turn. Let's just blur gamble. Yeah, the weak is in. GG. Yeah, like, there are a few, like, very close decisions. Like, all 3 cards are legit turn 1. I mean, we got After Image from Niao, which is very good. I think the Infinite Blades pick here is something that I really want to highlight. Like, the interesting bits were very early in the act. But here, you're, like, looking at this deck. And what it's got is it's got no damage. You've got potions, but no damage. And this is just... I think this is just an underrated card into Slimbo. So I took it here, and I've been doing this a lot more on, like, quite a long run. How long was it? 1 hour 20. Yeah, they've been getting up to around this, mostly because I've been taking the brain to just, like, smoothly stop at the key moments. And try and not throw as much. But yeah, I think this was pretty good. Defend into Corpse Explosion. The Corpse Explosion played a bit, but it wasn't that important. This decision, take the accuracy and upgrade it with literally just the Infinite Blades, I'm really happy about. I think the Blessing of the Forge over the other things. And then I chose to double pot the knob and we still took 30. But, like, just very much looking at the map on this floor, I know I took, like, 3 damage. And, like, these rewards, I think we have potions, but we don't have, like, a literal damage potion. And we want to do this, and we need to prep for Slimbo. So I think identifying, pick accuracy, take this for guaranteed upgrade, and then upgrade an accuracy with nothing other than an Infinite Blade speaking for it. And walk into the knob. And then you see this turn. And what I instantly do is I do this, 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 and I dupe-potted something. I can't remember whether it was the Flying Knee or that, but I think it was the corpse. No. Yeah, I think I blocked 2 here as well, but yeah, like, kill it the turn 4, coming out on not huge HP, and then again, escape plan on this floor, I think was a really interesting decision of, at that point, I guess I should have showed what the deck was at that time, but identifying that the deck here is... Let's just do it again. And we did use up both potions. Identifying that what we've got is we've got both of these wanting, like, a 0 card, like, you know, deflect thing, but we're just going to be we've got, like, some things, and what you can't afford to do is you can't afford the flask into this with this deck. It's too expensive. It doesn't do enough. This is like solid, but just already saying the escape plan just does what I need it to. It just smooths this out. I did have the like clear pot there. But yeah, I think like those flaws were where the key decisions were made. And then like you see a backstab over Malaise was also a pretty, again, speaking from just a, oh yeah, we're lacking damage, backstab closes it. Smiling Mass is clear. Blade Dance with accuracy plus clear. Rest in case of things. Sentries is 0 damage, and this is where the Corpse Explosion did do something. We take second backstab along with the Whetstone. And then this shop. Walk in, lot of gold, Smiling Mask, but I just instantly go Blade Dance, After Image, Infinite Blades, Kunai GG. And like, this was interesting. There's this. This shop was like pretty good, but just going, okay, take the Kunai. Here, Adrenaline, After Image, and Venom, all three very good, but I went for the one that gave the most like immediate power and immediate acceleration. I think the second After Image is probably the weakest of them here. And then right here, both of these two are very good. This is insane with this. Like, I think this is better than the Wristblade, but I can win off this Wristblade. This Wristblade does what I want it to, and it just lets me really farm with this deck. And this compensates for the Wristblade in a really nice way. So yeah, I think the Act 1 was really interesting and had a lot of cool decisions. And then you kind of walk out of it like this. There's probably a few interesting things in early Act 2. So yeah, Chosen, absolutely free, didn't even need to pot it. I'll just actually show what the Chosen fight just looked like. Get it down to 6 HP turn 1, and then go, okay, literally, the only reason it took 3 turns as opposed to here was I just literally went, let's get this set up. An extra turn. Mausoleum Writhe with Smiling Mask, I'd normally take it, but I was in that this deck cannot afford a brick, turn 1, with the double backstab. Birds kind of owned me. This fight completely free. We could have killed 2 turns earlier, but we wanted to set up Burner. This fight, pretty comfortable because I Ancient Potted and didn't set up Burner using it, which then made this, like, throw out all my potions, kill it quickly, but you get Toxic Egg. A Tactician with not a lot. I want to, like, actually show, like, how speculative this Tactician was. Yeah, I think he would have been correct choice, but the Wristblade is so fun. But this Tactician is literally off 1 Acro and a Toxic Egg. But it's just because I'm going to take Acros and Prepareds so freely that I'm willing to take this one speculatively. But yeah, you rest that off. Burning Slavers, 1 damage. Was this Burning Slaver? No. Yeah, Burning Slavers, 1 damage. So went up to 5 turns again to get Burner back set up. Vajra's nice. Oh, actually, I want to share about the Entropic Druid. So what I did is I went for the Vajra, and then I looked, okay, we don't know what our potions are, so I glugged this here to go, can we fight the Elite? Or do we need to go here to dodge? And then I see this, and it's like, oh, we can kill the Elite. But sometimes it's correct, like, get the information outside the floor. I wanted to see what the relic was and see what the potions were for deciding pathing. I rested here, which didn't really end up necessary. We didn't take any more damage this act, but, like, you know, 22 HP is enough. Oh yeah, shop. This shop is just insane. On sale, after image, complete gamble. I took remove over funnel, and I do stand by that. I think these strikes were like absolute garbage. Get rid of them. I didn't know I was going to see P-Box, but yeah, Champ just sit around free. Again, get like 3 insane rewards, Alchemize, Afterimage, or Burst, and I took the Alchemize to give myself Potion outs for the Boss Gauntlet. And then what do we see? We use a Cultist Pot for Tim, and we like throw little bits of damage out from them. We didn't get any meaningful potions for all of this. I guess maybe we got a little bit for this. I think Stone was very solid here. I took the P-Box on her, partially because egg, and partially because if it whiffs and we lose, I learn. It did whiff. This is good. This is good. This is... And this is fine. These 4 are bad. This is alright-ish. But that was a pretty bad P-Box for what our deck was doing. Stone would definitely have been better than that box. But then I kind of just, like, solve the box, take the Piercing Whale, skip attacks, buy a blur, remove an attack, upgrade, and we're just, like, upgrading our things to smooth out the output, PK to accelerate the fight, upgrade aid energy, take a block and draw. Obviously, this is Ori with this, but I was very much pondering that. The Ori was fine; it wasn't insane. But yeah, I think the key probably would be better. But if I go on this year, Boss Relic win rate 75% with Wrist Blades this year. It's partially a thing of I understand how to play with this. I understand when to pick this and how to play with this, but I do think this is a like understanding my own playstyle and leaning into it decision. Like I still pick it a respectable amount, but like I mean, pyramid box right up there. You know, these are not surprising. The top 5. Hammer's a little low, but this is cross character, and I've been playing a fair bit of Defect. I also think Hammer's just come up against Pyramid just by a bit of a chance. I think Snecko's a little low, but again, I've been playing a lot of Silent, which is the main reason Snecko's a little low. Like, Defect. Top 4, very unsurprising. Silent, again. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that deck, the block plan was Dex, and it didn't replace my defense, but also I still had the act to solve it. Clad, Dripper, Mid, Snecko, all 100%. I've not played huge amounts of Clad. But yeah, Wristblade and Crown. The Crown win rate goes notably up for Silent as well. Like, oh, that's 4 was what I was looking at. Yeah. But yeah, I'm quite happy with Wristblade, quite happy with how I played out that P-Box. But yeah, I was just coming on to do one run fairly quickly today. So thank you all for watching, and let's go raid Prodwin with whatever he is doing. I think he might be like watching me based on this, but Yeah, thank you all for watching.